Every worst case written down in blue ink, standing tall. The monsters shrink when you can call them by their name. I drew the dark out on a page, and it was never quite the same. What if the fall is just a step? What if the ground remembers depth? Paper wolves don't bite, they only stare. Fold them up and let them breathe the open air. Every fear I named became a door. I walked right through and found a quieter shore. The lawyer never left his chair for 7 years. Wrote the doomsday list one night and dried his phantom tears. The plane, the leap, the letter sealed and sent. He traded borrowed time for every mile he went. What if the cost of standing still is greater than the sharpest hill? Paper wolves don't bite, they only stare. Fold them up and let them breathe the open air. Every fear I named became a door. I walked right through and found a quieter shore. Define it, prevent it, repair it. 3 columns on a kitchen table. The weight dissolved before the morning. The ceiling turned into a fable. Keep a list, but now the ink runs clear. The worst that happened was the best thing near. So write the wolves, then watch them walk away. Fear only lives where silence holds the day. Paper wolves don't bite, they only stare. Fold them up and let them breathe the open air. Every fear I named became a door. I walked right through. I walked right through. Quieter shore. Quieter shore. Everybody's running, but they're running in a ring. 90 hours, nothing changes, not a single worthy thing. I cut the list in half, then cut in half again. Found the 20 that was carrying the weight of all the 10. Less is not the enemy. Less is where the goal begins chance to breathe. Give me the vital few, keep the rest at bay. I don't need 100 roads, just the one that lights the way. The noise can have itself, I'll take the quiet win. Give me the vital few, and I'll begin again. She ran 3 companies on paper, 2 were ghosts. The one that fed her family was the one she loved the most. She let the phantom empires crumble into dust, and the 20% that mattered earned her back her trust. More was never generous. Ooh, more was just a thief dressed up in surplus. Give me the vital few, keep the rest at bay. I don't need 100 roads, just the one that lights the way. The noise can't have itself, I'll take the quiet win. Give me the vital few, and I'll begin again. Oh. Which ones break you, which ones heal? Strip the calendar to bone. Watch how much you've always known. Hits the line, I water 3 good roots instead of 90 dying vines. The math was always there, I just refused to see that everything I needed lived inside the vital 3. Give me the vital few, keep the rest at bay. I don't need 100 roads, just the one that lies. The noise can't have itself, I'll take the quiet win. Give me the vital few, and I'll begin again. The vital few, the vital few, the vital few, begin again. I stopped reading every headline on the wire, turned the television off like putting out a fire. The quiet came like water filling up a well, and every thought I had was mine, not someone else's to sell. The less I knew of things that didn't serve, the more I found the edges of my nerve. Low signal, low noise, that's where I reside. In the spaces between the static, where the clearest voices hide. I don't need the world to tell me what to fear today. I built a garden from the silence when I look the other way. He checked his phone 11 times before his morning tea. Every ping a tiny prison, every scroll a tiny fee. One Tuesday morning he deleted every feed, and the first thing that he noticed was the color of the trees. Attention is the only thing you own, the only crop that's worth the care you've sown. Low signal, low noise, that's where I reside. In the spaces between the static, where the clearest voices hide. I don't need the world to tell me what to fear today. I built a garden from the silence when I look the other way. A low information life is not a shallow life. It's choosing depth instead of width. It's reading one good book instead of 40 urgent nothing. It's knowing what deserves your gift. So guard the morning like a lantern in the rain. Let the algorithm starve while you reclaim your brain. The inbox waits, the headlines wait, the panic waits for you. But you're already gone, already somewhere clean and true. Low signal, low noise, that's where I reside. In the spaces between the static, where the clearest voices hide. I don't need the world to tell me what to fear today. I built a garden from the silence, from the silence. When I look the other way, when I look the other way. They told me save it for the end, the golden years, the rocking chair. But what's the point of paradise if I'm too old to climb the stairs? So I packed a single bag between my 29th and 30th year, and traded 40 years of patience for a month of being here. Why wait for permission from a calendar? Why save the living for the last page of the memoir? Between the years I find the life I almost missed, the cities I walked through with nothing but a list. No corner office waiting, no alarm to drag me home. Between the years I learned that I was never meant for stone. A teacher took a sabbatical and moved to Buenos Aires. Danced the tango every morning with the sunlight in her hair. She came back softer, sharper, with a compass in her chest. And the work she did returning was the finest of her best. Retirement's a broken promise made by clocks. Reliving fits in suitcases, not safety deposit locks. Between the years I find the life I almost missed, the cities I walked through with nothing but a list. No corner office waiting, no alarm to drag me home. Between the years I learned that I was never meant for stone. 1 month in Lisbon, 2 in the hills. You don't need forever, just a window on the sill. The world will wait, your desk will wait, but your heartbeat has an expiry date. Box full, my spirit fuller, and I'm honestly doing well. They say I'm running from my life, but I've been running toward it all along. Between the years, between the noise, between the right and wrong, between the years I find the life I almost missed, the cities I walked through with nothing but a list. No corner office waiting, no alarm to drag me home. Between the years I learned that I was never meant for stone. Never meant for stone. Never meant for stone. Never meant for stone. Between the showed up exactly where I needed it to stand. Not a punishment, a compass built by someone else's hand. I pressed my shoulder to the stone and felt the give inside. Not every obstacle's a cage. Some are doors in heavy disguise. Marcus wrote it on a page worn thin. The obstacle is not the end, it's where you begin. What stands in the way becomes the way itself. Becomes the lesson on the shelf. I don't go around the mountain, I go through. What stands in the way is showing me track, lost the year, lost the faith she had in plans. But the rubble made a staircase if she used her open hands. Every setback carved a channel, every no became a map. She arrived somewhere that yes could never reach without the gap. The emperor told himself at night, the wound is where the stronger self takes flight. What stands in the way becomes the way itself. The bruise becomes the lesson on the shelf. I don't go around the mountain, I go through. What stands in the way is showing me what's true. Fire doesn't ask permission, it just reveals what can't be burned. Every empire that I lost built the kingdom that I earned. So when the road goes dark and every sign says turn around, I plant my feet and listen for the wisdom in the ground. The wall was never there to stop me, it was there to make me strong. What stands in the way was where I belonged all along. What stands in the way becomes the way itself. The bruise becomes the lesson on the shelf. I don't go around the mountain, I go through. What stands in the way is showing me what's true. Showing me what's true. The way itself. The way itself. The man in the penthouse works until his eyes forget the sun. $500,000, but his hours weigh a ton. The woman by the harbor earns a quarter of his take, but she's had breakfast with her children every morning she's awake. Who's the richer one tonight? The one who owns the clock or owns the light? I'd rather be rich in hours than buried under gold. Time is the only fortune that you can't buy back when sold. Let the ledger show my mornings free, my evenings unconfined. I'd rather be rich in hours with a calm and open mind. He traded half his salary to work from anywhere. His boss called it a gamble, his accountant called it rare. But Tuesday in a vineyard with a notebook and the breeze was worth more than every bonus he could ever hope to seize. Absolute is what they print on paper thin. Relative is what you feel when life lets you begin. I'd rather be rich in hours than buried under gold. Time is the only fortune that you can't buy back when sold. Let the ledger show my mornings free, my evenings unconfined. I'd rather be rich in hours with a calm and open mind. Money measures what you've earned, time measures what you've learned. One of them renews with every dawn, the other, once it's spent, is gone. So calculate the cost in minutes, not in coins. The richest life I've seen was made of evenings and the noise of laughter in a kitchen, not a boardroom or a vault. The quietest account was never anyone's default. I'd rather be rich in hours than buried under gold. Time is the only fortune that you can't buy back when sold. Let the ledger show my mornings free, my evenings unconfined. I'd rather be rich in hours, rich in hours, a calm and open mind. I used to wear my busy like a medal on my chest. 14 meetings, 20 emails, never time to rest. Then someone asked me what I built and I had nothing there. Just a mountain made of motion and a throne of empty air. Productivity's a lie when it's spread thin. The sharpest blade is only one good edge to begin. Less is the fire, more was just the smoke. Strip it down to what survives and watch the engine woke. I don't polish every surface, just the ones that shine. Less is the fire, and the fire is mine. She canceled every weekly call that no one ever used. 95% of clients kept the golden few. Her revenue went double while the calendar went light. Turns out the secret wasn't more, the secret was the knife. Busy is a lazy man's excuse to hide from the terrifying question of what matters most inside. Less is a fire, more was just the smoke. Strip it down to what survives and watch the engine woke. I don't polish every surface, just the ones that shine. Less is the fire, and the fire is mine. What would happen if I stopped everything that doesn't make the cut? Would the building fall apart, or would I finally see it standing up? So I take the day and fold it into 3 good things. Cut the filler, cut the fat, cut the decorative strings. What remains is raw and real and worth the breath it takes. Less is not surrender, less is what the master makes. Less is the fire, more was just the smoke. Strip it down to what survives and watch the engine woke. I don't polish every surface, just the ones that shine. Less is the fire, and the fire is mine. Less is the fire. Less is the fire. They told me write your goals, but goals are clouds without a clock. So I gave each dream a deadline, like a key inside a lock. 6 months for the language, 3 to build the stage. I turned the someday into Thursday on a single written page. Vague won't get you anywhere except the waiting room. Put a date beside the dream and watch it start to bloom. Give the dream a deadline, give the wish a date. The universe respects the ones who won't negotiate. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm building my own door. Give the dream a deadline, that's what deadlines are for. He wrote it on a napkin, learned to surf by 33. Calculated what it cost, the flights that board the sea. The target monthly income wasn't what you think, just enough to live the life that pulled him from the brink. The math of freedom isn't millions in the bank, it's knowing what enough looks like and saying thank you. Point blank, give the dream a deadline, give the wish a date. The universe respects the ones who won't negotiate. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm building my own door. Give the dream a deadline, that's what deadlines are for. What would you do if you couldn't fail? Write it now, set the sail. Not a 5-year plan, not a 10-year prayer. 6 months from tonight, I'll meet you there. Turn the fantasy to figures, turn the figures into gears. The unreasonable goal is cheaper than you think when you write it down in daylight, not in fear that makes you shrink. Give the dream a deadline, give the wish a date. The universe respects the ones who won't negotiate. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm building my own door. Give the dream a deadline. That's what deadlines are for. That's what deadlines are for. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. Everybody's selling sunrise, so I open shop at dark. Every expert says go left, so I take the other arc. The competition lives where everyone agrees to meet, but the emptiest room in town is mine, and the view cannot be beat. When the results are average and the method's orthodox, it's time to flip the table, time to rethink all the clocks. What if I did the opposite of everything they say? What if the wrong direction is the fastest getaway? The crowd is always certain, and the crowd is always loud, but I found the clearest signal standing furthest from the crowd. He called his clients after 5, when every sales rep clocked out, got voicemails turned to contracts, while the others saddened out. He worked weekends by choice and took his Tuesdays to the coast. The inversion of the schedule made him matter more than most. If everyone's competing for the so-called realistic prize, then the unrealistic dreams where zero competition lies. Oh, what if I did the opposite of everything they say? What if the wrong direction is the fastest getaway? The crowd is always certain, and the crowd is always loud, but I found the clearest signal standing furthest from the crowd. The paradox of comfort is it kills you very slow, and the safest looking ladder goes exactly where the others go. So turn the map around and put the X where no one's found. feels like everybody's truth. I smile and step the other way. That's my detective's proof. The world rewards the obvious, just enough to keep you chained. But the outlier, the heretic, that's where the kingdom's gained. What if I did the opposite of everything they say? What if the wrong direction is the fastest getaway? The crowd is always certain, and the crowd is always loud. But I found the clearest signal, standing furthest from the crowd. The inversion. Everybody's. I built a city of disaster in my mind before I slept. Every tower made of worry, every bridge a thing I wept. But the morning came regardless, and the ruins weren't there. Just a pillow and a window, and the ordinary air. The mind's a generous architect of pain, building monuments to storms that never came to rain. We suffer more in rooms we built from thought than in the world that waits outside, unheard and unbought. The ruins were imaginary, the walls were never real, and the only thing that ever broke was what I chose to feel. A Roman wrote it 2,000 years before my time. We bleed in our imagination long before we find the climb. And every single time I've walked toward the thing I feared, it was smaller than the shadow, quieter than it appeared. The rehearsal is always worse than opening night. The darkness in the wings dissolves beneath the light. We suffer more in rooms we built from thought than in the world that waits outside, unheard and unbought. The ruins were imaginary, the walls were never real, and the only thing that ever broke was what I chose to feel. Let the phantom city crumble, let the worry-worn foundations fall. You were never as fragile as pages full of battles that were won by simply being here. The ledger's closed, the wolves are paper, and the hours are my own. We suffer most in stories that we wrote when we were alone. We suffer more